Ready on the
The
right.
tape is now completely rewound, ready for play.
Pack it up, pack it in.
As simple as, or even easier than, playing a record.
Pack it up, pack it in.
Ready on the right. Ready on the left. Ready on the right. Ready on the left. Ready on the right. Ready on the left.
Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin. I came to win, battle me, that's a sin. I won't ever slack up, punk, you better back up. Try and play the role and the whole crew will act up. Get up, stand up, come on, throw your hands up if you got the feeling. Jump up, touch the ceiling, once makes a fun flow. Someone's fucking jump, you up, and then I'll take the punk's hot feeling. Fuck it, amps in the trunk, and I got more bombs in this cops that are dunking. Donut shop, show enough, I got props from the kids on the hill with my mom and my pops. I came to get down, I came to get down. So get out your seat and jump around. Jump around, jump around, jump around, jump up and get down. Jump, 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 jump,
Ready on
jump,
the right.
jump,
Ready on
jump,
the left.
jump, 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 jump,
Ready on the
jump,
right.
jump.
Ready on the left.
I'll serve your ass like John McEnroe. You get your cups, you get your
Oops, sorry ladies.
word to your moms, I came to drop bombs. I got more rhymes and the Bible's got songs. And just like the prodigal son, I've returned. Anyone stepping on me, you'll get burned. Cause I got lyrics, but you ain't got none. If you come to battle, bring us.
Look, Sonny.
But if you do, you're a fool, cause I do to the
Woo! How's it, folks? AGB coming at you live, Pismo Beach, California. And we come to get down with Front Row Esports and the kickoff to their 2024 season. We got the cup up on deck, and we have big bad Daytona. This is it, folks. On the board, points all, everything. Teams be fired up. We got a full field of, all kinds of bad fast out there. And we're about ready to get it on. I mean, I'm telling you, it's going to be one heck of a race tonight, folks. And I ain't joking. We have the most stacked field I've seen. So I think some may be going home, to be quite honest with you on that one. It's that big. But, yeah, we got ourselves one heck of a show, folks. All this is brought to you by Moza Racing. We got Trek Racer out there, W Energy Drink, and Amar Paintworks, keeping these cars and trucks, of course, looking pretty sweet. At least till we go and done screwing them up. I'm Chris Ballhamus here. I'm going to be your broadcaster tonight. We're going to have a little heap of a show for you before we get this thing underway. We've got about 15, 20 minutes or so before these guys kick it off to green, and then we're going to be, kind of going from there. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump over to my man Tom Freitas here over the Front Row Esports and see what we got going on over here. 1 second, folks. Tom, you got a copy?
Oh, there we go. Can you
Hey, my man. All right. Oh, there you go.
Not bad.
I got you, but I don't have you here. So let me bring up your cameras as we're just getting.
Is not turning on.
All right. Copy that.
It worked last night. It won't. Yeah, I've been messing with the last 10 minutes. I do.
Okay. Well, I've had those issues before when it comes down to it. So we'll be missing you this today. So, anyways,
Apologize for that.
yeah, Tom. So we got the Daytona Front Row kickoff. This is it. Cubs first race. We've seen some awesome stuff get down last night when it comes to the truck race. If you missed it, just like I was talking about them duels and stuff, yeah, you might want to go rewind that one back, okay? Because, that talk about scratching some records there. It was one heck of a race here in this one. But, Tom, we got something big tonight, right?
Yeah, right now we have 40 cars scheduled.
Wow.
For the Daytona 500 tonight.
Holy.
And now we got 33 in the server. And all we do is some drivers that are going to be showing up late. So
Yep.
we're just waiting on them. But yeah, we got an awesome show tonight. We're going to be showcasing some of the new teams and new drivers and, stacked field. I mean, the duels were awesome, a lot of fun. Everyone's got a lot of speed. I feel like, part of me hopes the race is a little calm in the beginning. But if our truck race is any indication, it's going to be 2 and 3 wide most of the race.
Yeah, and indication is not. I mean, if you didn't see this thing, you need to go back and watch it. We got an impressive move and I'm still talking about it in the first stage here, beginning of it. So cut right to the chase when it comes to some of that action. It blows up right in your face as the truck drives from the back to the front. I know it might not seem that important, but wait till you see how it went from the back to the front. So
We're
yeah.
gonna have to, I think I'm gonna clip that replay. We're gonna post that.
Have to. Yeah, that's going to be good. We'll probably go over that during the driver interviews and stuff when we start that whole mishap up. But yeah, so Tom, we have before we get into that, let's rewind it back. Okay, let's this has been a few weeks in going from qualifying to the duels to all of that.
I mean,
right?
Yeah, I mean our clash was 4 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
We had qualifying 3 weeks ago, which set the set the starting spot for the duels.
Uh-huh.
And then we had the duels, last weekend, which determined whether you're on the inside or the outside, and when determined your starting spot for the Daytona 500.
No, yeah, and let's actually that's good. So let's bring that up real quick. Let's talk about that. And here is we're going to bring up the duels at Daytona. Okay, now this was after their Q lap. This is how they lined out right here. Okay, so single lap Q, and then again, if you're not too familiar with the duel setup, we'll break it down real quick for you. So duel 1 is the inside lane. Duel 2 is the outside lane. You got your pull sitters top right here. Pull so these guys, their positions are locked. Okay, they're locked in. They're good to go as long as they do not crash out of the duels. They get their top spots. They're good to go. Everybody below them, they all under fire. Every last one of them dogs are under fire. And so from there, you have a chance to, if you didn't make qualifying of some sort, so you had a horrible qualifying efforts, you get the chance to race your way up through your line. Okay?
Yes.
And then at the end of that thing is, then of course that lines you up for the actual Daytona 500, first race of the season thing. And we're going to bring those efforts up right here. Okay, so now you see this is where they ended up after their efforts there. So you'll see a lot of comers and goers here. And I will like to highlight in that the biggest mover right at the mouth was Chris Carroll in the 99. And he was the biggest mover, was in 40th position. Was unable to qualify, raced and finished second to Tom, and put him right there in that sixth position. So again, up the field through that by having himself a phenomenal finish there at the day. So that's why these duels are super important for this positioning here.
Yep. And also the one thing I love about the duels, right? Gives everybody that chance to come in, shake off the rust off the off season, and a lot of drivers showcase new paint schemes and get to relearn who's who and who's driving what and who's driving how, and just makes preparing for the Daytona 500 just I think that much more fun.
Oh, 100%. But this again, as we're into the qualifier, so here is our startup and lineup, folks. Let's read it through real quick. And we have Kenneth Bartholomew in the 73. Chevy, of course, sitting there on point. Yeah, buddy. Richard McDonald in the 16. Sitting in second position. Mike Wood in that third position in the one car this year. Tom Freitas in the fourth position in the 32. We got fifth position Michael Reeves in the 33. Chris Carroll in the sixth position in the 99. Seventh going to Carl Lindstrom in that 83. Eighth belonging to Raymond Hardina in the 87. Larry Bell in the 43 in that ninth position. 10th going to David Mayberry in the 29. J.R. Scrumber in the 11th position in that 13 machine. 14th position going to Hunter Bogan in the 73. Mark Miller in the 6 car is rocking in the 13th position. And 14th position Hunter Bogan. I got ahead of myself there. 12th was Garrett Wiles. I missed him, my bad. In that 92-6 thing. And then where are we at here? My bad, I've kind of lost my little spots here. Kyle Wellman in the 42. He is rocking 18th position. 19th position, Ronnie Morrison in the 69. We got Brandon Elvis in the 54. He's in that 20th position. 21st, Brody Mears in that 7. 22nd position, Ronald Judd in the 64. 23rd, Hunter Lagunas in the 27. Let's see, 24th, Philip Molinix in the 31. Actually, that's cute. He's at 19 now, so we had a number change there. Michael Hayes in the 88, 25th position. 26, Tanner Martin to 4. All right. Brian Zimmerman in the 28, 27th position. 28th position, Josh Brown, 09. We got the 29th, Derek Wynn, last year's winner, in the 11. And we got in the 30th position is Steven Johnson in the 51 this year. 31st position, Chris Spencer in the 2. 32 is going to be Byron Gay in the number 12 car. The 33rd position, Chad Meadows in the 00. 34, Kevin Freeman in the 50. 35th, DJ Honeycutt in the 22. 35th or 36, rounding out our field, or getting ready to round out our field. Dalton Creech in the 36, getting toward the rear. Donnie Honeycutt in 37th position in that 39. Chris Sawyer in the 77 in that 38th position. 40, and let's see. Oh yeah, lost my thought. Yeah, weird. See, the 40th position, Justin Coleman. So we got those little backwards. 41st position is Daniel Sweet. In the 07, Carl Martiz is in the 82, rounding out our field. Justin Elvis.
I believe it's Matz. Carl.
Matz. Okay, Carl Matz is rounding out the rear of our field.
And then also we had a latecomer. Carl's son, Brandon Matz, is heading up the rear of the field today.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
So we got a big field. Some of these drivers will not be making it. A couple of them here and there, but you see the magnitude of what we are looking at for this season here, folks. This is the 2024 season, and these are drivers that have signed up. It is very impressive stuff here. So, yeah, super stoked to see all this right here, man. So, Tom, I'm ready for some teams or something, or what are we going to next here? We got a little bit of time left on this track. We can go trackside and bring in some drivers.
Yeah, let's go trackside. I'm getting drivers to pull off here.
Copy that, folks.
Start lining up by team.
All right, give us 1 second here as we switch over some programming here. We're gonna go trackside. All right, get rid of us crazy folks for a minute. Got these guys out here in practice right now, so we're tuning them up. They're working on team runs and this and that, but we're gonna group these guys together here in a moment and spin it. All right, just in case you're tuning in a little late here, folks, this is the Front Row Esports Daytona kickoff to the season. And we're going to try to set 2024 off with a huge bang in this one. We got a big field, a lot of talented drivers out there, a lot of new drivers, or a few good new drivers, and a lot of returning drivers. So there's going to see, some familiarity in the field with some diverse new teams showing up and showing their stuff, of course. Like our pole sitters, actually, both of them are new. First race into Front Row Esports. So going to be very exciting to see what kind of program they're going to be putting together for us as we're going to kick this thing off. And Tom, what we got lined up?
Tron, we have drivers lining up, kind of coming off pit road here a little bit.
We're looking.
You want us on track? You want us to kind of line up?
Kind of line up whoever. Let's go with Bowtie Bandits first. We'll get them organized there, and then just kind of set them up from there, and give us a rundown on who's what, where, and when, and how.
10-4.
So right now I got Carl Lindstrom up here in the 83. So you guys just want to go ahead and just start circling around, get the teams out there and start circling, get you separated. Kind of look up our teams here, but we're going to look over. Okay, those guys are still coming out here, folks. We're just getting our teams to come out here, do a little introduction, if you will.
You know, sometimes it's not easy getting drivers to communicate and do what you ask them to.
That's a firm, but I think like the first group I got going on here right now is going to be, we got Mr. Larry Bell. Let's go and shine up the 5 Kings here. Boom! All right, so we're looking at Mr. Larry Bell, Chris Carroll in the 99, and Kyle Woman in the 42. Brian Zimmerman, oh Zimmy. Once I find his numbers, as they're kind of scattered right now. But these are rocking and rolling for the 2024 5 Kings season here. And there's the head of state right there. Sorry, we're trying to get there. You guys are they're not next to each other. Yep. Yeah, there's 5 Kings right there. You got Tanner Marr. I know he's the chief in charge over here. So I don't know, you know, if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But Larry Bell right here, of course. Brian Zimmerman, there he is. To me. And then where's my 42 at? Where's that wild man? There he is, Wild Man Wellman right there. Rodeo in Hollywood there, my man. Just saying. All right, there's your little introduction for your 5 Kings Motorsports, led by Tanner Marr in that 4-car. All right, now let's see if we got the Bowtie Bandits, and they got their stuff squared away quite yet. Looks like we got the 32 of my man Tom Freitas out there. There you go. So then now here we go, Carl Lindstrom in that 83. And then of course we are looking for Michael Wood here. Oh, Mike Wood. Oops, and let me switch this, my bad. My first time doing this one, so give us a moment as we're fumbling through it just a little bit. There we go. Tom Freitas in the 32, Mike Wood in the 1, Carl Lindstrom in the 83, and Mark Miller in the 6-car. See that?
And Tron,
yo,
if you go back or look at me now, we got Mark Miller finally able to get in the survey. He had some connection issues. He's in front of me to round out this team.
Okay, Mark's in here somewhere.
He is in front of my car.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, there he is. All right, so we got Mark Miller there. Nice. Show me the 32. Like I said, everybody's all over the place here, so it's kind of hard to find them all with all of these names. There we go. Carl Lindstrom in 83. Fanatec, baby, looking good. Got the 1 car, Michael Wood. Bush Light. Look at some of the guys thirsty out there. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Where's my man Carl? There he is. All right, Carl. Tom. Oh, that's we need Tom here. Checking out the cars, my man. Looking good. And there he is. All right, so we're going to move on over to...
I believe the next team...
Daniel Sweet here. Tell those guys, tell them to go around again, if we could.
Yep.
Tell them to send it again. Daniel Sweet rolling in right now. All right, we got Ryan, Daniel Sweet, Philip Molinex, and oops. And that's going to be for your no, not Outcasts. Where were you guys? Okay, that was Kenneth Bartholomew, Philip Molinex, and Michael Reeves. Now, right now, we are looking at. Sorry, again. I didn't realize that everybody was all over the place. I thought they'd be together in this matter.
I tried to get them together, but you know how that goes.
Yeah. So Kenneth Bartholomew, we're looking at. And then the Outcast guys, I believe, right?
Yes, the now Cast Motorsports. Yep.
So Outcast right here, and we're looking at Kenneth Bartholomew. Yes, so this is our pole sitter right here in that 73 machine. Philip Molinex, yep, we just seen him. Let's see, Michael Reeves. This is a little more difficult than I thought, just finding guys that are all over the map here. Anyhows, Molinex, Sweet, Justin Cole. What number was the 29? All right, so folks, we were just trying to showcase some drivers real quick. I didn't quite have all this planned out. We kind of threw this one in. Just wanted to get some insights on who's driving what, running what, and get them all out there. Another 5 Kings, or, oh, here we go. Tyler Honeycutt. So, okay, here we go. Tyler Honeycutt. This is going to be for the Ghost Motorsports team right here. Here we go. So we got Ronnie Morrison made it to the field. All right, got Ronnie Morrison over here for the yeah, so I don't have one for the Ghost Motorsports yet. We are looking for their tag or their logos and stuff, so we may make them up. But these are the boys there for the Ghost Motorsports team, showing off their stuff, doing a little parade lap around.
Gotta say, they are going to be a tough team to beat this year.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then, oh, here we go. Here's the
and the independents
Elvis
should be
Cole
lining up behind them then.
Okay, so we got Elvis Cole right here. This is Daniel Sweat, Justin Coleman, Justin Elvis, Brandon Elvis. The brothers are all right here. This is the Elvis Coleman Racing. So wait. And this is kind of run down to see who's out here on track. Not Mr. Bell, but Mr. Mike Hayes is in the 88s. We're looking at Kyle Wellman, Chris Carroll, not out here on track. Carl Lindstrom in the Grisnage. Carl Matz in that 82. Ryan Rose in that 58. Some independents out here. Tyler Honeycutt, that's Ghost Motorsports right there for you. 13 Jairus Grumber, that's that's independent, Ron Morrison Ghost. Larry Bell, chilling it in the pits, getting it ready to rock. Michael Wood also. Brandon Matz, brother, or yeah, that's son
of Carl Matz.
That's right. So that's newcomer right here. Newcomer 81 to Brandon Matz.
Yeah. So, Tron, we got about 2 minutes till we get ready to kick these drivers off the grid here.
Oh, yeah. So, well, man, so I didn't realize time was flying by that as fast as it was right there. But
I told you.
So let's go ahead and stall it out just for a minute as we're going to take ourselves into, and let's get out of here. All right. Hide and all right. So let's get on trackside, folks, and we're going to go ahead, drop us over to our national anthem this evening. And then we're going to be racing it right back here to the start of the race. So stick with us, folks, as we have the kickoff to the 2024 season up next.
So proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the light was still there. Oh, say, does that star spangled banner yet wave for the land under the frame? You're the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. This land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, does that star spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free, in the home of the
Spectators in all manner of dress and watching from all manner of vantage points are anxious for the roar of motors to start.
This track was 2 mile stretch, so we had a 4-mile course.
The great drivers of the NASCAR racing fraternity are gunning their cars down Daytona Beach, Florida, in preparation for one of the South's biggest sports events.
They run close to 140, 145 miles an hour.
How can he see to drive? Here they come into the south turn toward the beach. The Grand National Championship race for strictly stock cars. These are the great moments of sport with the best drivers of all time.
This road has been moved over from the beach. The old road was over there on the left. Once in a while, somebody would lose it going into the north turn, and the sand would be a little soft up there after it had been chewed up a while. What was the south turn? This was a relatively sharp turn, and these sand dunes have changed a little bit. If you got up behind somebody, the spray clouds your windshield up, so you had to have long arms. It's part of history. They won't ever come back, not here at this beach. I like to win. I haven't lost a whole lot of things in my life.
Crazy, foolish, stupid, probably going wild, fist pumping music. I might lose it, glass to the roof, how we do it. I don't care tonight, she don't care, we like almost there, the right vibe, ready to get live, ain't no surprise, take me so high, jumping those dives, surfing the crowd. Oh, said I gotta be the man, I'm the head of my band, mic check 1, 2. Shut them down in the club with a Playboy girl, so they all get loose. Out the bottle, we all get in the get tomorrow. Gotta wait, news, that's the motto. One shot, now I just hit the motto.
All right, folks, welcome to Front Row Esports kickoff to 2024 season here at Daytona. I'm Chris Ballhavis. I'll be your broadcaster this evening. And we about ready to rock and roll, folks. We got ourselves a stacked field of, I think, almost 40 cars here. A lot. There's going to be a lot of cars up in this thing tonight. A lot of strategies to unfold here. And, of course, shenanigans, hopefully, to be dodged as we're getting ready to fire this thing off and get this thing underway here. And let's go ahead and look over the Cup format and see what we have in store for us tonight here, folks. All right, we got, of course, 120 laps ahead of us this evening. Oh, yeah. So not too terribly long, not too terribly short right there, sweet spot in the middle. We got stage 1 at lap 20, stage 2 at lap 50, stage 3, which is 70 lappers. So we do have a little bit of a fuel situation, if you will, in stage 2 and 3. So we might see a lot of shifting of the leads, possibly fuel strategies, trying to make it to break it, if you will. Open setup, folks. Open setup means that these guys, you brung what you brung, is what it is. All right. So a guy with a good car out there, good setup, and good adjustments, is going to find his way to the front. 75% fuel. Keep a little twister on her. That way we do have some of the fuel stops. We'll run a little bit shorter of a program and not stretch this thing out too terribly. 4 sets of tires for these guys, which they're probably going to need them. I guarantee you that. But then we got one backup car in the hauler. So that's going to be in their strategies as well. When are they to use that, or if they need to use that, of course. But you want to save that, obviously, to the end, because sure that if there's any time there's going to be known to be mishaps happening, it's going to be at the end. So like I said, we got ourselves a little bit of a race ahead of us here. First 20 laps is really going to sort it out and duke them out as we get ready to fire this thing. Oh, the pace lights are out on the truck, or on the car, and we're ready to go green. And here we go, folks. 2024 season. I'm stoked. I'm excited. We had a few drivers talking about built-up animosities and everything else, and the nervousness before they kick off to the race. Well, all of those jitters are coming to play right now as we're going to take that green, folks. All kinds green, super green. Light the fires, kick the tires. It's on, Big Daddy. All right, letting these guys sort it out just for a second. We got a huge launch by our race leader, followed right in suit with Michael Reeves and Michael Woods. So we got both Mikes lining up. Carl Lindstrom and Larry Bell. All these guys are in that bottom lane right now, setting a little bit of a pace. As you see, everyone else kind of, up to a little bit of a slower start, which is beautiful. It's going to give these guys a chance to group up, set up, warm up these tires before all of this really starts to unfold on itself. We're looking back here at the pack as we have the front of the pack right now lining up. Everyone jumping down single file. A little more than I was thinking, honestly. I was thinking we were going to get off to a pretty nar start, but right now it's separated. So what we're going to be looking for at this moment, it's going to be those big runs starting to form and show. We got cars dropping to the back here. Strategies 42 of looks like the Wildman there dropping to the back. 88, Mike Hayes starting to form up. Here we go. Now we're starting to get a beautiful run here as these guys come around, working the high side here. Here we go, shaping up to speed. Just took us another lap or so to get to her. But now we got Larry Bell leading the outside lane, followed by Tom Freitas there in the 32. 27 of Hunter Luganis is up there in that 6th position, riding high-ish right now, and starting to line them up. As you see, it looks like Garrett Wells forming up the high line. The 16 Rick McDaniel also, and then running up and in suit is going to be Tyler Honeycutt. Was going to close the gap, jumps to the bottom right there, right behind his teammate, the 69er of Roddy Morrison. Yeah, ripping out. Oh, love that sound. Oh, it's definitely race week here, folks. Larry Bell taking the high line to the front, jumping now down to the bottom, leaving Tom out there to lead up the outside line, and he's got himself a little bit of help. Tom Freitas is looking for a pretty stellar run right now, as he's got the 27 on his 6 right there, and that's Hunter. Tom trying to keep that straight line, so that 21 could be right there on his 6. Now, some of these drivers also are fighting with some new equipment this beginning of the season, so look for that adaptation to putting all their talents into play. But we still got Larry Bell leading the bottom lane. Michael Wood running right behind him in that second position. Carl Lindstrom on the bottom. Team mix-ups right here. We got the bow tie bandits kind of looking and maybe jumping out of line here to pick up the top line. It is 17. Negative. That's the 83. Scratch that. 83 of Carl Lindstrom jumping to the outside, slowing them up, but I know that was an effort to get with his teammates. These guys were focused on trying to stay with their teams, but at what cost? So there's the other thing is, how big of an effort do you make to get with your team? You know, I mean, you know, let it cycle out, let it do. Michael Woods riding in that second position, kind of cruising, but we did note that the 83 in conversation, in pre-race conversation, he was strategizing on staying on the bottom, giving himself an out if anything were to happen. And it's great to see how, well, yes, crazy to see how your strategies will change in a moment's notice. We're lap 6 into this thing, and his strategies are completely reversed. He's now going for the lead on the outside lane. This is what he was talking about doing in the beginning. Now he's going to jump down to the bottom, and Tom's not going to go with him. The 32 is going to stick to the outside and lead up the outside lane. Now Tom's going to take over the lead here, riding high and keeping it outside here with the 99 of Chris Carroll. Can you see a little deja vu happening right here? Didn't we see this series already once before? And I know this is brand new, but Chris Carroll in the second position, right behind Tom Freitas, which is exactly how that Joker finished out in the duels, if you missed that one. So sorry to spoil it for you. Ryan Zimmerman showing some awesome strength as he's rocking and rolling on the high side, up in that third high line, making some move right now. Tanner Marr showing his stuff, and it is a pretty new car. Look at this thing, a little hot rod jumping to the bottom. Now he's going to pick up, looks like Garrett in that 926er. With the 83 of Carlinson now backing up just a little bit, but we've got some more players to the field here. Jason Bauer in the second, rocking and rolling. And Rick McDaniel sliding up into 5th position. Let's go ahead and check back up in the little rear of the field, if you will. We have, looking at Roddy Morrison right here, and then we also, drifting back just a little bit further, Dalton Creed here, Creech, there you go. Working that high line in the 36. Michael Wood backing up was up there toward the front, but he decided, you know, enough's enough for me. I'm gonna go ahead and take a scooter on back and we'll see what's gonna happen back here. And so we see guys transferring positions here, and maybe field strategies to stay the same. Here we go, Steven Johnson in the 51. I gotta get used to this one now because he's always been in like the 1 or the 2. So he in a double digit this year, and now he's finding himself a line on the outside. And a huge run starting toward the rear of the field and now making his way up through the field and running around that 20th position. And we got cars backing up right now. Uncharacteristic Tanner Marr. Tanner Marr on the apron. Is there a problem? There is a problem. He is sideways and sliding. Tanner Marr off pace. Oh no. Shoot. All right, so we'll hopefully try to hear what's going on in that Five Kings camp here, as we got Tanner Marr unscheduled pit stop underway here.
let's get back to the race here. As we'll stay tuned for further information on Tanner Marr's condition. As we got a car in the wall toward the back. Oh, we got Brandon Elvis, you guys. All right, folks, let's see if my tattletale picked it up. A lot of times, oh, it sure did. Let's get to it. Okay, so we're looking Brandon Elvis here and tearing up his very, very valuable primary car. As we're slow-mo at the motion here, let it catch itself up, figure out what happened here. These guys are just running single file. Everything's all gravy. Everything's groovy. Ooh, paved to the outside. And then come back down on his bumper. Hook, line, and sinker into the fence. See, and these guys just come up on it too quick. Can't get past it. 82 gets involved. And maybe the 81. Possible. A little bit of damage. Not really, though. But the 54 and 82... Ooh, you watch out, boys. You're already on that backup car. So it looks like a bump draft gone wrong on that one. Slid across bumper. He's coming out the garage right now with his backup car. We are under caution for the first time of tonight, folks. Like to see who's going to take our pits and who's not. Yeah, I would say we should have plenty of fuel. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Back her up. We got our leader, Chris Carroll, coming in. Maybe a splash and go. We're going to check it out right now. And we have the 28 of, so those teammates right there, they got a strategy. Oh, yes, they do. So some 5 King guys coming in for some pit stops here. Larry Bell's in pit right now as well. Ryan Rose, Adam Thompson. Oh, we haven't talked about Adam Thompson yet. My man! Another guy with the Ghost Motorsports. Good looking car too, and that's 71. All right, so a lot of splashing goes, it looks like. So making sure we got it to the end. But so yeah, curious on this one. Shorter pit stop, maybe. Coming out of so there actually could be a good strategy call that could put you in placement for a good start into stage 2. And actually you can get some good stage points if you can run through the field. You've got plenty of time to do so with 7 laps remaining of stage 1. All right, folks. So we're in a caution for the first time this evening. All right, let's go ahead and take ourselves a quick break. I'm going to double check my systems and be back here in just a moment.
In 1954.
All those nuclear bomb tests in the 50s.
It awakened something. An ancient alpha predator.
For most of human civilization, we believed that life could only exist on the surface of our planet. What else were we wrong about?
Millions of years older than mankind.
This world has more secrets than we could possibly imagine.
What is that?
That's not Kong. Who could have done this?
You have no idea what's coming. Can't can't stop this on his own.
He won't be alone.
All right, welcome back, folks. Chris Paul Hamas here with Front Row Esports. We got Daytona, the kickoff to the 2024 season underway. Leading the way, Rick McDaniel and Hunter Bogdan. Hunter Bogdan sitting outside, and Hunter and then Rick McDaniel on the inside. Green. Here we go. Coming back out of that quick caution here. Still have a few laps left remaining in stage one. Remember, stage one is at lap 20. So enough time to spool them up, get them tightened up, and get them to duke them out as single file run-ins. And we're going to start lining them up, generating that speed, getting through the gears. Side-by-side action a little bit further back. Kenneth Bartholomew. We got 73 looking on the bottom. We got the 88 on the outside. Mike Hayes picking up some speed, some gustos. Oh, yeah. Looking all the way toward the rear of the field, the 71 of Adam Thompson. Just saw him. Justin Elvis in the 44. Strober. Daniel Sweet. Brandon Elvis, all these guys following up the rear, doing a good job, keeping it kind of mean and green here as we're just getting the speed. But our new leader, Tom Freitas in the 32. That's going to start to chart Front Row Esports. Get some! Had himself one heck of a hot rod and a good program, and in his duel, winning his duel, and placing him up toward the front of the field in that fourth position outside. Duel 2, now leading the race. Got Tyler Honeycutt on his 6 right there, all over the bumpers, with Rick McDaniel sitting in that 3rd spot. Hunter Bogdan in the 4th position, and then Hunter Lagunas is underneath them. So we got the Hunters cruising. Hunters are looking to hunt, baby. Get up there toward the front. Heck yeah. We got them stacked up right behind him, though, with looks like Kenneth now making his way up a little bit further, and Michael Wood, Carl Lindstrom, all these cats starting to stack up right now as the field is closing in. Chris Gill in the 99, Mike Hayes, Ronald Judd did himself some fine work last night in the truck series, looking to pull it again. Here comes 99 and Chris Carroll, revive as it begins. Jumps back out to the outside, finds a hole, lines back up, 2 lines to form, and a good one's 2. Let's see if that outside line's going to be able to cook it up there and make something happen with the 27 of Hunter leading the outside here and seeing what these guys can get done. Now the 20 jumping to the outside, saw the run coming from the outside. The 20 says, I'm going to take the lead away for a little bit, Tom. Hope you don't mind. Tom says, do I got a choice? As the 16 is all over his bumper, but not able to advance that run on the bottom as the high line has the momentum and the strength. Trajectory is going to take him to the bottom. No, we're going to keep it to the outside. Outside line still spooled up. Rick McDaniel is 16. Everybody hunting. Bottom line starting to falter just a wee bit, but just as we say this, we got Carl in that main 3 right now. Jumping to the bottom, got to pick up some of his teammates here. You got the 926 and the 32 now lining up all behind Michael Wood. So we got most of the Roadside Bandits now shaping up to take over the front of the field. All they got to do is just get that Tyler Honeycutt get that ghost guy. You need a ghost at 20, bro. They got to ghost at 20 and get into the rear field. They'll take over. So right now, Bowtie Bandits looking strong with them running that second through like 5th position. Tyler Honeycutt leading the way, saying, "Come get some, boys." And answering the call on the outside is going to be Hunter. He wants a piece of this Joker too. Oh, but here goes Garrett. He's like, I'm going to take my ride to the front, maybe. As now outside line stalling up just a little bit, losing that momentum to let it breathe as the push commences on the outside to the 926 by the 27. Followed right behind the 27 to 99 at Chris Carroll. Chris Carroll trying to stay in suit right there as he's seeing the momentum starting to build in this outside lane. I think he's looking to possibly go somewhere with it. As we got some hustle happening. And this is it. This is going to be last lap of stage 2 or stage 1 here, folks. So this is going to be for the points. Let's see for the hustle right now as it intensifies. Right now we got Tyler Honeycutt leading the way, but all can change in a matter of a turn, especially here at Daytona as we are getting ready to hit it up for stage 1. First stage to be completed in 2024 Cup. Still a lot of moving and dicing toward the back here. Top 10 gets the points as we are looking. Who's going to take that stage win? Tyler Honeycutt look like he's strong, but he's got Michael Wood right there on his bumper. Mike likes where he's at, man. He's going to get to second place points right here in stage. We're looking good. Caution's out. Clean finish to stage 1. Right, my man Tyler Honeycutt, stage winner. Nice. Good job to Tyler Honeycutt and that Ghost Motorsports team here, taking that stage win. Followed in second is going to be Michael Wood in that second position. Bowtie Bandits, Carl Lindstrom, also Bowtie here. He's going to get that 3rd position in stage 1. 4th position, stage 1. Hunter Lagunas and Hunter Bogdan, 4th and 5th. 6th place in points for some stagers. Tom Freitas in the 32. Rick McDaniel in the 16. 7th position. 8th position belonging to Kenneth Bartholomew. Garrett Wiles, 9th position, and rounding out the top 10 spot for points, for stage points, is Chris Carroll in that 99. Back to our stage 1 winner, though. All right. Well, we got ourselves a moment as we are going to catch the pace car. Everyone's going to come in, get some servicing done. We'll see who rounds out where as we return for stage 2. Stick with us, folks. Be right back.
We've all had experiences and encounters with the unknown and the unexplainable. Here, we pay top dollar for your possessed possessions. Now this is very, very interesting.
Have it for 40.
I've never seen anything like this at all.
60.
All over New York City, ghost attacks are on the rise.
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
And we are the only ones
Hold on your ass!
equipped to fight back. Welcome to the new Paranormal Research Center.
You just let ghosts hang out in here?
We've spent 40 years trapping them. Now we can study them.
He's cute. Yeah.
Ever since you brought in this orb, strange things have been occurring. We think it's commanding the other spirits.
Is something trying to get out?
Many things.
You could be looking at a full-bore army of ghosts with the power to kill by fear itself.
Like, literally scared to death?
That's messed up.
So what is the plan?
We're the Ghostbusters. We stay and fight for this place.
Suit up. Shoot anything that looks terrifying.
orb is prophesizing to bring about the end of humankind.
The Second Ice Age.
Get away from her!
All right, welcome back, folks. Chris Paul Amos here with the Front Row Esports in their Daytona mission here for 2024, and we got Tyler Honeycutt as the Stage 1 winner. We're getting ready to kick off Stage 2 as lights out are on the pace car. One more lap around, and again, Tyler Honeycutt, Stage 1 winner, doing himself some fine work out there, leading field. All right, folks. We're going to stack them back up one more time. Got Stage 2 in hand here. And a lot ahead of us. As we got ourselves a big season. Long season, folks. I don't know if anyone's quite familiar with Front Row. If y'all are or whatnot, we run the full season here. Oh, yes, we do. So every race that Cup runs, we run it as well. And they're going to be through and through. That's what I'm saying. For having this many cars in this thing, it's impressive work, really is. So far, we had one small caution and 2 cars were involved there. Had to go to some backups. So they're going to be, you know, biting their nails on that one, and hopefully they can keep that thing pointed the right direction so they can stay in this thing throughout here. We're in Stage 2, all cars be running and on the lead lap, so that's fantastic. So yeah, the end count today was 35 cars tonight. So almost 40 cars, pretty impressive field there. 35 cars in tonight's field. Man, that's good work. Good work down there, folks. All right, so of course all this brought to you by Moza Racing, of course. Look for your racing gear out there. I got my pedals there, sweet. But gear-wise, yeah, they got it all. W energy drink. Keep yourself fired up here. Cost-effective, lots of flavors. Order them online, get a discount through Front Row. You got Trek Racer, of course. Look for all that gear too. You want to keep yourself nice and comfy in that seat as you turn in these fast laps around here. Green. And MR Paintworks, going to send us back to green here. And with these nice, sweet-looking cars done by MR Paintworks. Look them up as well. All right, we are green one more time, folks. As we in Stage 2. Kick off the Stage 2. It looks like we got Chris Garrow going to take over the quick lead here. Wood still running up toward the front. And it looks like the Stage winner, the 20 car, is going to go ahead and take over the outside line and start spooling it up. Oh, was taking over the outside line until Chris Carroll said, you know what? I like it out there too, buddy. Mind if I join you? So yeah, we got 2, and those are no, those aren't team cars. I was thinking that's a different team, I think. What's up? Well, we're squaring it away. We really are. These guys are up and moving right now. Oh yeah, so that's 5 Kings versus Ghost. That's what it is right there. Up toward the front, we got Bowtie on the bottom. So a mixture of teams up running toward the front as we kind of simmer back toward the rear of the field here. We see a couple of distinctive groups starting to form up here. As we look back at Ronnie Morrison, Brandon Matt's right here. Front Row Esports. Right on, Brandon. Beautiful runs. really starting to shape up here. They know we got, now this is a 50-lap run right here, folks, so let's go ahead and bring those logistics back up while we're spooling these things up. Of what we're looking at here for our race format. All right, again, folks, so we're looking down here. We're in stage 2 right now, 50 laps. Lap 50, so a 30-lap run right here. Do some math. And then a 70 at the end there. So we will have a conscientious fuel run, if you will. As we are paired up nicely, especially toward the front of the field here. Now lining up nicely. Oh, kind of wobbling high. We're taking a look at Mr. Chris Carroll, race leader. And it is tied out there, folks. That tight. Right along. Yeah, that outside line is just pulling something fierce right now. They're having that horsepower momentum coming out and coming off, which is really benefiting them right now on these long stretches. Good bump right there by the 16. Hear those RPMs pick up as he's really getting some go fast in his car right now with the 32. Staying on the pusher, but just off the pusher. You guys want to give him his room to do his work and just want to stay tucked up right behind him. And that will be the 16 McDonald here. And Tom kind of giving him a nice breathing. Now Tom looking possibly low. Maybe just breathing the car a bit. And behind Tom, you're looking at Brian Tinney. So that's fourth, that's third. There's fourth position, and then there's the crowd. So you're seeing that outside line pulling by 4 cars right now, just having that speed. You got Ronnie Morrison right there, looking back. All right, pretty good run. Pretty good run on the outside. Fine workout here, keeping this thing pretty good, pinned up against the fence. Inside line is struggling. Inside line is struggling something fierce right now as there's more momentum. Will we be able to, what's going to happen later on in this run? Miller in this 6 car, mirrored back in 12th position on the bottom line, trying to find his way a little bit more forward now. As more cars stack up on the outside, they are going to check up, and as they check up, they're going to slow up, and that's where these fewer cars who aren't between the first and second place cars, they really need to get that thing tightened up. Somebody needs to get up on that bumper right there and tighten up that line. Now we got the 32. A little more mercy, I think, right here for that bottom line. Now we got the 32 taking over the lead of the bottom and see if he can do some. Outside line, has the momentum, has the strength, has the car. Now we look back a little bit further. Like Adam Thompson running 23rd position on the bottom. The 58 of Ryan Rose, haven't really touched base with him yet as well. And then we got Campbell in the 41. Making, I believe, his first start as well in front row. All right. Look at that. That's a lot of cars. Woo! That's going to go on silver. We're still green. Everyone's saving it right now. We got guys back. Tomorrow matinee too. Let's see what this may do to them in the draft. They don't want to lose the draft, I know that. But, you know, again, this, oh, here we go, 3 wide. Oh, contact, just as I said it. Caution's gonna be out of this one, the 19, I believe. Ow, 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 ow. Big time wreck, big time wreck. Where is our caution? Big wreck. Okay, for some reason we are still green, and I do not know why. That is definitely a glitch in system, as we've seen. Huge wreck happening and unfolding behind us here. Need to slow this thing down and back it up so we can get again, or what have you seen. Went 3 wide, got tight right there, hit, connect, and then spun and take out a bunch of cars. Absolutely, but right now we are still under green here, and you know, again, we're having a little bit of a check problem here. That's glitch, of course, on that one. Called it. So now these guys are going to sort it out right now. Single file and back up. Try to. Now it's going to be a mission of gaining time on track and not losing any more time to leaders and going laps down. So that's going to be their primary console. Let's survive this thing and make it to stage 3. Bunch this thing back up. Stay on the lead lap. That's going to be these guys' thoughts right now. And it'd be okay for them to do so because these guys are running side by side up here. They've seen, obviously, a bunch of smoke, debris, and yard sale in their rearview mirrors. Kind of simmered down a little bit up here toward the front, but we got mad groups and some guys coming out of pits. Getting back up on track. Hope they can blend in and not go any further, you know, laps down on the field. Have a chance of making it. We got some guys back here, some fast ones too. Steve Johnson stepped back. A bunch of guys. Adam Thompson leading up, pushing this group. Huge push by him. Kyle Wellman's leading this group right here. And this is the main group, the big group. So, bunch of contact. Looked like 3 wide. Contacted eye. I'm not sure exactly who it was. But we're still green. And we're gonna continue to send her. Side by side is going on right now toward the front. We're looking at toward the rear of the field right now. '78 of Hunter Bogdan. Bogdan, I keep messing that up. Bogdan run on the outside, trying to hold his ground right now. Real estate is vital. You have a chance right now with it being a smaller field for these cats up toward the front to gain some valuable points. The whole point is making it there and getting those points. So we're inside the 10, and it looks like these guys could possibly be coming up on some solid cars here. We're gonna go on the nose of Chris Carroll, our race leader, cruising that outside line right now. I'm gonna look ahead of him and see. I thought I saw some car up there, and I really hope I don't see the car up here. Okay, so I hope everyone's looking good at the moment. Okay, this is our lead group, though. 2. Okay, now I believe that this group so that's Carl Lindstrom and Tommy Miller, and then that is the second. So this is the second group behind the main. So our first group is the secondary. We've got a 6-car run right here. Kyle Wellman leading the way with Adam Thompson pushing them. And then it's going to be the 54 of Brandon Elvis leading the third group here, as these guys are lined up tough, trying to gain time on track and get it closer to leaders, not go a lap down, which they got plenty of cars to do so. Each one has, half a dozen car in it or so. So they're making plenty of speed, plenty of time on track. And then let's drift back to Carl Matz. And I don't know who that is with him. That's the 81 and 82 are linked up together. Possible lap downage right here for the 81. So this is the father-son linking up and trying to save pace here, trying to keep his son in the fight. Good job, Dad. Derek Lynn right here in the 11, teamed up with Philip Molinex. And those guys in 29th, 30th position. Another 2 cars shaped up right here. Oh, no, that was him. Okay. And then these guys look to be out. Oh, Tanner's out too. Oh, no. So, horrible start to some of these guys' race, including Mr. Tanner Marr. Super unfortunate. Cars out thus far, I think. All right, we got a new leader though. 1960 Gary Wiles leading the way. Chris Carroll, which I'm sure he's okay with that because he was leading quite the distance, and you're probably burning a lot of go-go juice right there. As we got Rick McDaniel holding down the third position with Brian Simi now moving to the bottom lane here, and he's going to go ahead and take this guy over, making with looks like JR on his. Oh, JR's moved back up to the top here. As we got guys dicing it up right now. Now it's Ronnie Morrison getting down to the 28. A shifting right now as we're looking at 99. Chris Carroll jumping to the bottom, picking up his teammate, number 28, and rocking these forwards, I believe, toward the front. Or Chevy's. No, I'm sorry. Okay. No, that's not teammate. I'm sorry. That's 5 King. Anyways, great battle happening with these guys up at the top. 14 cars in this lead pack here. But look at this. All right. Go get them, boys. These guys have ran down the leaders. Did exactly what I was talking about here. Staying lined up, making some good time on these double files up here. And they're about to catch the main group and still have a chance to get them stage points at the end. That's digging, folks. That is digging. They're going to catch him. Heck yeah, they'll catch him. These guys are way off here. Yeah, they won't. These guys are too far back to get any kind of points. But I believe they will remain on that lead lap. Oh! Oh, it's a lap down car. Coming out of pits or something right there. High to the outside, super high. Letting these guys race it out, which is fine by them. Here comes the as they be digging. Garrett now down to the bottom. He's going to go and take over that race lead in the bottom. But a really big run starting to spool up on that high side. And the 99 sees it. Chris Carroll jumping to the outside, going to take that big run. And he's going to march to the front. He knows what time it is. We got to stay up here. We got to stay toward the front. We got to get them stage points. He wants that stage win. You gonna try to get her? Great run happening on the out, but what are we looking at on the inside? Are these guys going to be able to make this charge happen with Garrett on the bottom? Got the 28 to say something about it here. They're going to have to do something, and do something pretty quick if they're going to try to march up that distance. Michael Wood jumping to the bottom in front of the 83. Oh. This, my friends, may be a dangerous combination. So, sit back, tight. Oh, no! We got contact. What just happened? 32 off pace here. Let's rewind it back just real quick, see what happened, since we're right here. Now we're behind. Now we're forward. Okay, still a drag race to be had here on the outside. Now outside, falling back here with Michael Wood and the 83. This is exactly what I was talking about, folks. Stay tuned and wait and see, because there's more with the 83 and the 1 linked up together. The 83 and 1 have planned out a little something special for you folks in tonight's race here. All right, in tonight's show. And they're kind of just showing it off right now. Nose to bumper, if you will. Letting on the rear bumper here of our race leader, which is Mr. Michael Wood. Huge shot by the 83. 83 going to go try to link back up with them one more time. Garrett right behind him. Give him a step. Nope, don't push the pusher, Garrett. Uh-oh, here comes Garrett again. This is where things can get dangerous. The 83 and 1 are good linked up. 926 and just stay right there on his 6, keeping a good bubble behind him. But now he's going to jump to the outside, sees that run, going to take it. The 83 and 1 have separated. Probably needs that car to free just gets back to that bumper. Again, in test, these guys were able to do. Uh-oh, we got a caution out. That's lap 50. That may take it for the stage win. I think, yeah. So that's going to, I believe, take it for stage win. Winner, I believe. All right, well, let's double it back here. So I'm not sure who it was who got that stage when it was Michael Wood or Garrett Wiles for 1 and 2. Third, we go to Ronnie Morrison for points. Fourth points is going to go to Carl Lindstrom. Chummy getting that top 5, getting some points in there as well. Brian Zimmerman, that 6th position. Again, getting those points. Same thing, Chris Carroll, 7th position this time. Dalton Creek sneaking in there in the 8th position. 9th position, Rick McDonald. And rounding our top 10 for points here for stage 2 is going to be Hunter Buckner. But I believe that was your stage winner. So we're going to let these guys catch up to the pace car, get them 4 fresh feel goods and all kinds of go-go juice in this thing. And we're going to be back after, of course, a quick little breaker. Yeah, I'm a little parched, man. There's a lot of action, you know what I'm saying? There ain't no breaks here, bro. Oh, man. But anyway, so I do appreciate everybody tuning in for tonight's broadcast, and we'll be back here in just one moment.
Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have redemption songs.
When you write that?
All my life.
It's a hit.
Reggae is the people music.
You know you're a superstar.
I am a superstar. You can't separate the music and the message. You see, reggae music comes to unify the people.
Not everyone likes what you're saying. For your own safety, you need to stop.
On December 3rd, 1976, would-be assassins invaded Bob Marley's home and attempted to take the life of the singer, his wife, and...
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about a thing. Cause every little thing gonna be alright. You like that one?
Yeah.
There's a war going on. Oh, I can't bring peace. I can't even get peace for myself.
Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds, it's by my doorstep.
Sometimes
Singing,
the messenger has to become the message.
about a thing.
Bob, I know it's dangerous,
Every little thing gonna be alright.
but you're the only one who can unite the people.
You ready, Bob?
No guns can stop this message. I want the world to change. And that time is now.
This is my message to you. Don't worry.
All right, welcome back, folks. Chris Paul Hamas here with Front Row Esports, and we have that kickoff to 24 at Daytona underway here. We are in the final stage of tonight's race, folks. They are in stage 3. Oh, my goodness. So some awesome racing coming at us here. And, man, we're about ready to kick it back off again. So give us one moment here as I got to hit one button and be back here in just 1 second. All right. Let's do this, shall we? Heck yeah. Vroom, vroom. Let's go get some. Ronnie Morrison now leading the way here. Or, no, sorry, Steve Johnson now leading the way. Ronnie Morrison on the outside. Mr. Steve Johnson, where'd he come from? I knew he'd be here eventually. You know, he like... never late to the party, just loves to make an appearance, you know? So Mr. Steve Johnson leading the way to stage 3, cycling things around here as we're about ready to drop kick this pace car. Say, get out of here, man. You're going way too slow for us. You can't hear these cars back here? We got to go! Green, 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 right?
Green, green, green.
Yeah, that's right. And we gone. All right, let's get up to speed. Outside line, a little bit dragging. Inside line, good speed, getting up to getting through gears. Harry Wiles right there. 83 of Carl Lindstrom. He said, damn, all of that nonsense of riding around on the bottom and the back stuff. He's gotten points every single stage and now mirrored in 3rd position and still rocking and rolling. I'm talking about it. Keep it up. Keep it up. And of course, one more big shout out to his family out there watching out there. You guys are awesome. Love you guys to death. Keep it up, man. Scream it up here. Here comes the 83. Charging on the outside. Maybe looking for his chance to lead in tonight's race. Huge push by Mr. Michael Wood. Here comes the 83. Just as we were talking about him, he must have heard us. Yeah! Big power on the outside. Huge push. I believe he will take that lead away. Johnson as the outside lane has all the ponies spooled up right now. Fat run happening on the back stretch by the high line, and they're going to keep it there. 83 and 1 together again, my man. All right, with a 69er right behind him. Mr. Ronnie Morrison. Uh-oh, now they're going to stall up just a wee bit as they're attacking back. Ooh, wiggles out of Johnson there. Maybe a little bit of a rough push there, stalling up that inside line. Now tracking off the line. 83 still going to have it. But never fear. Big Johnson, as he's getting that bottom line going again. Oh, yeah. Oh. There. He's not happy. Absolutely not, Johnson. Going back to the side. Up. Didn't like the pushing that was going on or something. Getting mad loose on the exit there. So he's going to jump all the way to the back of the pack. Get him this draft right here. Get right behind. Looks like. And these guys are playing a smart run right here, I think, is that they're going for the win, per se, and not really at this time, because he like said in stage 3 now. It's gone time, all right, because we gone. We got the 69 now on the outside. So a rotation there of positions as the 83 jumps down to the bottom with the 1. These guys giving up the race lead here to now the 69 of Ronnie Morrison and the 99 of Chris Carroll. Chris Carroll on the outside and on the bumper. These guys are teammates, so I'm sure they practice before, as there is no rest for the weary here. Right on the bumper of him. That's a lift right there. You hear that lift? Look at the accordion right there. There's your inside lane. $16 leading that train up, but that train stalled out at the moment as the high line has all the gustos. All right, so we got a bit of a run ahead of us here, folks. So we're going to be mapping out some of these fuel runs if this thing does stay green the way it's, we've been getting some decent green flag runs. Unfortunately, they've been coming in there at that moment these guys needed to get those tire changes and, of course, the fuel they need. So right now, they locked into the longer. So they will have to pit somewhere in here. I believe this is where a lot of that strategy will unfold. Who will make it and break it, as now we have the field stacking up. These guys know that that this is the last stage. There is no time to lose the draft here. You can't lose the draft. You need to stick with them right in the back, sure. As you see a lot of these cats back here doing Kyle Wellman, Ryan Rose, Raymond Hardina. We haven't talked about Mr. Raymond. Wow, Raymond, how you doing, my man? 87, Raymond Hardina just being very quiet this race here as he's mirrored in the back, just cruising. But then you have, again, these guys who either lost draft or chosen to line up. 4 and 6 car draft catch the field, so these guys can catch them if they line up. But that is going to be our guys locked down up here too. Looks like Brandon Matz is in the 81. Tyler Honeycutt lap downer. So they're in that fight for the lap, the lucky dog. Oh, contact. 20 is around. No, gets hit again. Oh, Tyler. Hopefully it's not too much damage. He can fix that thing, get her right back in the hunt, in the fight. But yeah, we got big caution out here. Big caution, big caution. All right, let's see if we can find her here there it is. All right, folks, stick with us. Here we go. Okay, so things getting a little cramped. Run by the 71, we see this. 83 on the bottom. And it was Hunter Bogdan that was in the incident here. 78. Oh, he just hit the wall. So he hits the wall. He stops more or less in front of the 88. 88 gets a piece of him, comes down, clips the 20. The 71's all kinds checking up, gets in the bumper there. Don't think he's going to take any kind of heavy damage. 64 slices by 42 as well. 51. Johnson gets in it, has nowhere to go. Same thing with the 58. Oh, no. Of Ryan Rose is in that one. But bumper damage. Maybe he'll fix that and put it back out on track. Hardina escapes the melee and mayhem by getting all over those brakes. So, all right. Everybody come down, get some fuel. We must. Well, no. Still got ways to go, but fuel, tires, all that stuff. All right, folks. We're good. Wow, that was intense. Yeah, let's spin it to a break real quick. Yes, and let's square this field up as these guys, as we return here and get them back up on track. So give us one moment here, folks, and we'll be back here in just a second or so.
States have seceded.
The United States Army ramps up activity.
The White House issued warnings to the Western forces as well as the Florida Alliance.
The three-term president assures the uprising will be dealt with swiftly.
Let me know if you want to try anything on.
Are you guys aware there's like a pretty huge civil war going on all across America?
We just try to stay out. With what we see on the news, seems like it's for the best.
Citizens of America. The so-called Western forces of Texas and California have suffered a very great defeat at the hands of the United States military.
Mr. President, do you regret the use of airstrikes against American citizens? We're moving to D.C. today.
You need to go down there.
They shoot journalists on sight in the Capitol. Every instinct in me says this is death. Flooded.
Every time I survived the war zone, I thought I was sending a warning home. Don't do this. But here we are.
There's some kind of misunderstanding here. What? Well, you're American, okay?
Okay. What kind of American are you? You don't know?
The Western forces will reach the White House on July 4th.
Oh my God.
Get in the car! Get in the car!
Move, move, move!
You're gonna hang back.
I'm not hanging back.
One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Go, 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 go!
God bless America.
right, welcome back, folks. I'm Chris Balhamus with Front Row Esports, and yeah, we're in stage 3 right now, folks. Woo! And wrapping this thing up here, wrapping it up pretty quickly, as we have the 99 of Chris Carroll leading the way after the last little bit. There's like 4 or 5 cars involved there, but I do believe that we should be able to have most of those guys back out there on track. Hunter Bachman got into Wall, and they collected Tyler Honeycutt and Johnson and a few others. So hopefully these guys will be able to get her spooled back up and get her ready to go. Let's double check here. Johnson's back out on track, so he was involved in that guy as well. I think Thompson missed it. Honeycutt may be in his backup. I hope not, but yeah, he hit the ball pretty dang hard. Phillip is out or still in. Jason Bauer. Come on, let's get back.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, so anyways, we're going green one more time, folks. Here we go. This time it's a 60 foot of Ronald Judd. Ronald Judd's going to launch as he's going to be all by his whittle lonesome. On him, they're going to go right around him. Ooh, but they're going to go 3 wide possibly. Yes, 3 wide right now. Or not, but now we're going to stall up a little bit. Actually, we're going to stall up a lot right now. Be careful. Watch this happen, folks. Watch this. As we're still 3 wide, going really slow as the other guys are going to come up on him in a heap of a hurry. All right, so we got starting to sort out right here as that was the 27 of Hunter and kind of side by side there. All right, but the outside formed up nicely. Ronnie in second, Brian Zimmy third, Michael Wood fourth, JR jumping to the bottom in 5th and looking for more. He's possibly going to pick up the 6th. Yes, that is the 6th of Chummy Miller. Chummy Miller's going to line up with the 83, his teammate here of Carl Lindstrom, and see if they can, get some damage done here, figuratively speaking, of course, on the bottom line here and move them way toward the front. Lined up good on the momentum still holding to the outside here with Chris Carroll leading it. Ronnie's staying not on his bumper, but and they're again keeping that line. Ooh, Zimmy paving out right there, a little bit right there. That's going to slow down that top line right here. These guys separate out just a wee bit, depending upon what the 13 can do with the 6 on his bumper. But he's going to need a huge shove by the 6, and they're going to have to stay tight. They're going to have to stay real tight. Get up there to the front and make some positions happen. We got 6 car paving out just a little bit. That's going to stall up that bottom line. The 83 still trying to hold that bottom one and tucked up in them. In that draft right now is what we're looking for, but we're backing up now on this bottom line. Bottom line, no further advancement. Just dominating, taking over. Back a little bit further, we got Mr. Kyle Wellman. Finished good in the truck race last night. He was 3rd, if I remember correctly. Sitting back here with Mr. Ryan Rose. He was involved in an incident earlier. Ryan was. Looked like he backed out here into top 20. Still in a fighting chance. And then we got Tom, who is leading a fight back in 21st position. Why this guy's not lined up? There we go. You need to line up. These guys are going side by side. Battle back there, and that way if they get this could really hurt them. We've seen that drop. It does look as if someone else may be falling into those clutches. are hoping for a miracle right now. And still 3 wide back here for 20 and something position. So more racing going on toward the back of the pack as they need to be working together even if they're not here and get this field. As this field is rocking right now. 2 lines constantly battling. Now it's Mr. Rick McDaniel. Rick McDaniel coming up here to probably snag a little bit of running time up toward the front. But Carroll's going to come back with the outside. So finally we got a little bit of strength and a little momentum for that bottom starting to form up here with the 13 is behind the 16. Okay, so good push by the 13. They're spread out up top. Here's their chance. It's a good one. But Carroll's going to lead this thing. He's going to continue to lead. Not too terribly concerned with fuel at the moment. Carroll likes where he's at. Up top, got the 69 on his bumper. So that's Ghost working together. And then here comes that bottom line now with the 16-13. Huge shove right there, just gapping behind him. Wow! Big shove right there. Now we're running side by side. Here comes the 16 of Rick McDaniel. McDaniel, great run off the 13. Got on his bumper right there. Gave him a good shove. Gapped up to him. Left the guy behind him. Oh, it's the 6. Yeah, gap there. So now these guys got tightened up good here. They get that run, but they got to have that support. They need to have that support behind them. Not on their bumper, but right there with them. Now the top line separating just a little bit behind them. Uh-oh. This could spell some disaster. Oh, buddies. As we shaping up 3 wide. Found a hole. Does. Clears. Beautiful. Movement back here. They're looking earlier. Got the 42 on the outside. Look at the 51. Johnson coming back. Here we go. 33 right behind him. Michael Reeves. Yeah, it's going to Michael Reeves. Right front. There we go. Uh-oh. 3 wide. 3 wide, baby. Back it up. 42 to the center. 51 right there. Trying to, wobbles. Uh-oh. On our nose. Be careful. 3 wide. Stuck in the middle. 2. Finds a hole. Escapes. Just force the form back up again. What it looks like these guys may be looking at here is that possible, Parker run. Yeah. But these things don't punch that kind of a hole. Aerodynamic, built for speed, folks. As we are looking, whoa, 42. He's got Johnson on his 6 now. Now they're going to go up the center. Yeah, they're going to go up the center. Here we go. Right now, Johnson and freaking Wellman. Block maybe by the 1. No, but he is pinching him down. 16 field, moving through the field, going to the center, going through the center. Ever so slight, like the one wants to come down, does ever so gingerly, takes that run away. Great battling, great maneuvering right here, coming through the field, working on that run. One snags it away, stalls him up a little bit, but has that inside line just behind. See a little more popularity as we see some cars starting to form up more. But coming on the outside with that 99, Chris Carroll trying to hold that purdy wheel. Mike Wood now charging back, drag race down the back stretch. The 1 and 99. It's funny because the 1 used to be the 99 last year. He's racing against his old car, his old number. Huge shove by the 42. Wellman all over the bumper right there. The 1 car just icing his veins right now, keeping that thing just solid. 42 gonna jump to the high line. He's gonna snag that lead away from the 99. But he's gonna leave the 1 alone. One's gonna fall back just a little bit as the highlight's now gonna with the 42 taking over the lead. Kyle Wellman leading the race later. Chris Carroll's probably stoked though right now. Seriously, he's been out here leading for quite some time. He's like, thank you. Don't need to give this thing a break, man. Burn all kinds of go-go juice. We ain't gonna be going for long, you know? Bring it up to the wall, really using anything they can up there for grip-wise. We are seeing some rubber starting to be put down. I mean, I'm seeing the track. Huge shove on the 99. Man, this is great, though. Side-by-side action, literally the whole time. We've had minimal of cautions here. And, I mean, I know we're going to be coming into green flag stops here shortly, folks. So we're gonna be rocking on that one here in a second. Who's excited for that? I love myself some green flag stoppers. That's going to throw monkey wrenches into people's programs or really let their race strategy. Side-by-side action through the top 16. Maybe more, 20, I'm sorry. All right, so here we go. Let's date back here a second while we got a moment. And look at Brandon Elvis leading the way with these guys lining up pretty smartly right here. The get 6 for that 20th positions in back now. And these guys are lined up pretty tough here on the bottom, shortest way around the track. Keep it along with, let's see, all right, Raymond Hardina, all those guys. So they're trying to catch leaders. They may catch leaders. They're getting close. But then we got Raymond Hardina and Derek Wynn and Tom Freitas. These two are leaned up. Yeah, they're leaned up big time right now. Lined up freaking just 2 of them, trying to make some time here on this track and not go a lap down. But it's not looking good. These guys need a caution, absolutely. Same thing with Adam Thompson, Tyler Honeycutt caught up in some mishaps and whatnot. And yeah, so these guys are just they're lapped. They're on the lead lap, but they don't continue on. A couple of these guys are not on the lead lap, so they're still battling. And then yeah. Wow. Yeah, so hopes for the 32 and then back there not looking good. But battle up here is starting to flip around now, as looks like just in that moment's notice, everything apart here, I think, because we are coming into green flag stops. bottom here, so I'm assuming that means we're coming. So look for our first groups to be going in here. Michael Wood leading the way. Highline backing up a bit. And here comes the challenges too with these green flag on and offs. One, no speeding, no black flags. And get formed up as quick as possible as soon as you clear that pit exit. Get up the speed. Huge job by Steve Johnson though. He's all over him like it's like it's last lap. Gapping on other lanes too. That's time on track. That's entering into pits, giving yourself more of an advantage. Oh! We got some guy below the yellow. Oh my goodness. 78. I think. Yes, it was. Big time wiggles. That's a sandwich right there. That's not a good one. All right. That one's going to spoil. Y'all keep that up. 36 got real tight on him. On the 69er of Ronnie Morrison. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. All right, now we got Wellman jumping out to the race lead here. The Highline got its run, got its momentum, came around. Now Wellman's going to jump to the bottom, which I'm sure, again, the leader doesn't really, I don't think they don't want to, you don't want to lead, all right? You really don't. You don't want to lead this whole time. You want to lead some, get out there, and then have someone come out here and then run out in front of you for a minute, let you live, let you shake. So your pit stop's not so long. You're not, you're not spending so much time in there. But you want to stay up there. Absolutely, 100%. So just jockeying a few positions here and there is perfect. That's exactly what you're looking for. Chris Carroll. With Wellman on the bottom. So we got teammates running side by side. All right, lap 86 out of 120. We said, I think Tom said we get jumping down to the bottom. We get around 24 laps. Woo. Oh, someone coming out next to me. That frightened me. Still side by side all the way through. And then let's go ahead and drift on back in. Actually, while we have a moment here, let's try to do it through the field as best we can at least. And that way we can kind of figure out where we're at and who we're looking at here. All right, obviously this is our race leader, Mr. Chris Carroll. Second position, Kyle Wellman. Michael Wood lining up right behind him in that third spot. Stephen Johnston working in our number 50. Ronnie Morrison, 69, 60, 58, Morrison. Rick McDaniel in the 16, 9th position, 10th position, Ryan Henderson, 06, 8er, 96, Carabao, 11th, 12th, 13th, Dalton, Creek, Tiger King is what it says. Mike Hayes, 14th position. Kenneth Bartolome is in the 15th position, our pole sitter. And in our finishing out our top group here is in that 16th position. Is at 33 of my we'll go ahead and date her that here. to train down here, all around here. These guys are cooking off some hot laps here, trying to catch these leaders. And you got Brandon Elvis leading the way here on this one. Justin Coleman in that second following position here at backup. Daniel Sweet. These guys are all teammates right here, lined up. So that's good. They're talking, they're communicating, and then hope the rest of these guys can follow in suit. We got Joe McMiller and Raven lined up behind them with Ryan and Carl Matz, along with Derek Wynn. I think, no, my bad. Carl Matz, and then, oh, that's his son. Brandon. Yeah, Brandon Matz right there. Yeah. So he's locked down there still, but he's hanging out with Dad, and Dad's giving him a good schooling. But he get up on his six there, son. Come on, don't lose that draft. Stay up with him, go. We got Derek Wynn, I believe, leading the train down here with Tom. Yep. Freitas in the 32. Stuck like Chuck back here, along with Adam Thompson and Weiler with somebody. All right, anyway, so let's get back up to our race leader here. Everything is single file out, and Chris Carroll's leading the way around. So did we lose a few guys here in this stop while we were doing the through the field? We did. A couple guys, maybe not. Garrett may have backed up, lost some draft, and these guys are here, maybe? But they almost caught him here. They're almost catching him right now, so. No, this is like a secondary right here, that's right. And then, those guys. Oh, man, so they're all lining up here. These guys, when they catch them up there, then they're going to catch these dudes up here. But these guys are all lined up single file now as well. So we got ourselves a little bit of a standoff, if you will, folks. Everybody running these same programs right now. And, again, we got green flag stop. Soon to be underway, I'm imagining. Oh, and just as I say it, here we go. Green flag stoppers. We got, wow, watch the 42. He may have been a little too hot entering. We'll see. Right now we're looking at Chris Carroll. Dalton's in. All right, so we got a lot of the Coleman, Elvis Coleman Elvis Coleman Racing. Those guys are in. So it looks like a bunch of splash and goes, and we're gone is what that is. So no tires, nothing like that. These guys need to pit still. They're losing time on track, so I'm thinking that they're going to be in here. Right? Yep, they're coming in right now. I don't know what happened with Garrett. Oh, whoa. Black flag, definitely on that 926. He came in like super hot or something. Maybe he lost it. So, all right, now this is your second. These were the leaders, and then here comes what's soon to be our race leader, Steve Johnson and Chris Carroll. 1 and 2, soon to be, I believe. And then this will line them up right here, 3, 4, 5. That is a firm. So that's what we're looking at here. We're going to let this thing cycle through. Got cars coming off from pit road. Oh, yeah. We got to back up to speed and utilizing drafts and runs and seeing where it leads us all out to. But right now, the race leader is Steve Johnson. Did you see that next group just come out right behind him? So they're going to be okay, I think. So line up, but now we got groups lining up to see if they can catch him. All right, single file, and everyone's getting back up to speed. All right, folks, I'm going to take a quick break and be back here in just a moment as we are nearing the end of the race. And that is up next.
States have seceded.
The United States.
I lost a good friend. And there's not doubt that you're his daughter.
We don't usually have these conversations anymore, Happy. What's going on?
Tony left me something for you. He said that I would only give it to you when you grow up.
Dad? So you have my dad's memories?
I do. Until the last update your father gave me.
Show me your last memory.
I love you 3,000.
If you have my dad's memories, then I want you to help me with something. The government has become interested in Stark technology.
It's because it has been infiltrated.
And how do you know?
I know everything, Morgan. More than ever. And one thing I can tell you is that you will need help for the threat that is coming. Because we won't know who to trust.
I got an idea.
Welcome back, everybody. Got Chris Paul Henderson with Front Row Esports. Woo, we are getting her done right now at the Daytona. Stage 3, 22 to go. Almost inside the 20. Just had our round of green flag stoppers. And we got cars off pace, on pace, and everywhere in between. And we're going to get tightened up here and look to see who's where. All right, Johnson still leading the way with Carroll right there. Of course, looking at Ryan Rose right now. Brown and Elvis are looking at that. There we go. This is going to be for that 11th position and back right here, folks. Okay, so we got Elvis Coleman Racing and Company, if you will. We got Ryan Rose up in this thing. Raymond Hardina. Ryan Zimmerman. Garrett Wiles, Rick McDaniel, and that was it. We have 82, or 27, I'm sorry, that's 27. Along with that back, that's Hunter Lagunas in that lap down spizzity spot there. Back a little bit further. Carl Matz, my man. Got it. The 82 with you. 82's on deck here. And who you got riding with? It looks like maybe the 07. Yeah, so the 82 and 07, these guys are linked up, found each other, going to have to make some big headway along with all of these guys. We're looking at the 11 car deck with Tom. Right behind him, Adam. The 6 of Shami Miller, the 27 of Hunter, Tyler Hunter, And then we're going to date back to lap down car. Yep, done. And this, he's also lapped down, still in the fight though. And yeah. So, and then on our cars that are out, let's see. Unfortunately, not wrong with it. Philip Molinex is out. Jason Bauer out. Cam B. Bell. Oh, and Larry Bell's out too. That's unfortunate. For all these guys, actually, all of them. Justin Elvis, and then of course Tanner Marr. Just heartbreaking. So these are your drivers that are out as of the moment. Steve Johnson leading the way. And we'll see what kind of a green flag run, you know, may happen here from here on out, because right now we've got plenty of room to race. Lots of real estate out there. Numbers of cars vary between groups, so it's going to be kind of one of those boring style of runs for the drivers. We're going to try to keep it as exciting as possible for you here in the booth. But for the drivers, it's going to be who can line up the most and create the most speed, the most time on track. We're seeing Wood leading this group right here, and they are so desperately doing their diligent efforts here. This is 6th place, 6th Dalton Creek, Michael Wood, Carl Lindstrom, Nate 9th, Hunter Bogdan. And then rounding out our top 10 is Mike Hayes. So this is our top 10 right here. One's going to drop to the, yep, he's going to drop to the back here. What's going on? So one is now off track or off pace here. I don't know if he may be backing up a bit. Way back. I don't know if he'd want to back up that much and link these dudes up, but that's insane if he's going to go that direction. I mean, that's champ right there. But Steve Johnson, 16 laps remaining in tonight's race. So this thing's winding down. And what's crazy about all of this is that it's about how long the race seems when you're in it, but how short it is at the end and wishing you needed just a few more laps, you know? It's like some they can't wait for these to just pray. I wish it would end right now. The other ones are like, dang it, we need like 10 more laps, you know? Praying for it to be longer. Right now, these guys are doing what the rest do not want to see. Is single file and hauling the freaking nail. These guys are fast, going real fast. And we're looking at that tracker down here, or I'm sorry, off to your left, and we're seeing times increasing. That's bad. That's very, very bad. Now Michael Ware, I'm going to drip back on him since he's in a bubble right now, a nasty one. But he's about ready to get scooped up or popped, one of the two, I'm not sure. But we got the 04 and company coming back on him right here. So Mr. Wood losing a lot of time and ground to the race leader as he is now backing up to about the 20th or so. I went there, maybe a problem with the car, or fine suit, jump in here and find that draft. He does, finds the draft, and yep, now we're right along with Justin Coleman in here. Brandon Elvis, the one of his teammates right there on his 6, a nice comfortable run for him. These guys all staying in line. Raymond Hardina also in the 87, keeping himself a clean race. I'm stoked, man, seriously. Seen a little bit of a driver as we got car into the wall. Oh no. Well, we got time to definitely look that up. That was Rick McDaniel. Let's replay this. Actually, let's back this up just a wee bit. As you see the slow down. Riding around, we're doing okay. Comes them, I don't know if he just, maybe the one gets a little bit of a run, a little overzealous. No, plenty of space. Maybe a checkup, not unseen, or unseen. I'm sorry. Yeah, he paved up, checked up, and then Wood probably lifted coming out. You know, I can imagine, and then yeah, he gets contact there, smacks wall in the perfect place, unfortunately, to bring it right down pit road and get her fixed and maybe back out on track, but that's going to crush his hopes that this thing stays green, or even if it doesn't, it stayed green regardless. So these guys still running away, but this part is getting bigger. So it looks like Wood was able to, nope, he wasn't. He was not able to stay up with that pack, so he drifted back as well. And then we're looking way back to a two-car pair that's still been riding. And then even further back than them, in the 21st. These guys are switching it up. Obviously, guys probably burning too much fuel. Maybe try to switch teams faster. We're looking at Tom right now. Everyone's trying to stay lined up here, keep this thing going fast. But yeah, they're falling back. 10 laps left. And there's your race leader. So these guys are in serious danger of going a lap down. And then when that happened, then what's going to happen there when these guys catch them? I mean, they're gonna get into the fight and they're gonna catch that draft. And I don't believe they're gonna be nice about it. I wouldn't think so, at least, but see the ride on our leader's hood here. Yep. Man, he's going on them fast. Yeah. Danger! Danger! You hear him go by right there. Oh my goodness. Stretch away there. There's stretch away. All right, so then let's kind of maneuver our way through. So again, that was top 5. Ronnie Morrison ending that train. These two dropped off together. The 36 and 78. 78 trying to give him a push. Same thing, and then Carl Lindstrom, he's stuck in the back of this one. Oh, they're gonna fight here. Fight to go nowhere. A lineup. Hopefully we're just gonna get in position here. Same thing with these guys. So that's slick back on Hunter. Let's do a gearbox on him. Wow, they're way back there. And then we're gonna go to So that's the second line. Or I'm sorry, third group-ish. Our finish line now, and then here's our race leader. And out of 2 down the back stretch. So much time to gain here. I mean, honestly, these guys are gonna say, okay, here's what's gonna happen. They're gonna keep lined up, and the cars that fall off the draft are gonna fall back to gather up in those groups, as they did. And now they have just 5 cars running super fast up here, doing some good work, and they fight amongst themselves. I would, in a heartbeat, I'd say lined up here until last lap. Last turn, last lap. And what would happen there is that then it would just be there, same as everybody else in their groups. They would do a last-ditch effort to get whatever kind of positions and points they can get and call it a day in that matter and finish this thing under green. Under 100, under green run for this third stage. Impressive. But yeah, but anything can happen. We're coming in 5 laps to go. It's just going to take some minor contact with something or somebody. But I don't see really, I see a few positions changing, shuffling. But we may see a caution at the very end because guys are going to be shuffling for those positions. Seeing kind of looking at desperate majors right now. Needing to get some kind of good finish here for this first kickoff to the new season. Absolutely happening, 100%. Right now we're looking at that right now of 6th place, 7th place, 8th place of Carl Lindstrom. All these guys still locked up, linked up, haven't switched any positions at the moment yet. You see that group starting to barrel down on them. That's not what they want to see. They don't want to see that at all. Absolutely not. Because that's going to be a lot of positions. Right now, they're like, dude, we got a solid top 10. This is great. Points. Super sick, right? But if those guys catch them, oh, doggy. It's going to be a dogfight to the checkered. Again, if they can catch them, they gotta line up. They got some ground to make. Definitely got some ground to make. Not gonna do it side by side. No way. So these guys, that battle's pretty much done. These guys are up here in front of them to get this top 10er. But this, my friends, may be where the caution's gonna come from. This group right here racing for that top 10. This would put you in 10th position, whoever leads this. So this is a race for top 10 to be in 10th spot. Awesome. Super sick. And that's respectable. That's points. That's points. So the hustle. They get slowed and woed up, but we're in 3 laps left. Let's take it over to our race leaders. Smooth run. What's to be done? As these guys are catching, oh my goodness, they're gonna put him a lap down. Oh, what do they do? This is gonna throw a huge wrench in these lead guys right now as they get to battle. I'm like, guys, can we just slow down? Can we? Yeah, like sandbagger just leave it. We're gonna be safer, I promise. So as these guys now gaining a lot on this group right here. Where in the heck? Oh, there. We're looking at Tom real quick. Adam, I mean, some fast guys are in danger of going a lap down. There you go. Oh, here it is. Yeah, Hunter. Now see, they're like, scrambling right now to get away from. Oh, no, that was the wrong battle. But here comes the battle for the lead. Final lap, folks. Here we go. No contest for the cars in front of them, so we're gonna duke it out right here. Between 5 cars, who's going to win the front row Daytona kickoff to 2024? Here we go. Big move to the outside. 99 coming around to the checkered flag. Here they go. Drag racing 3 wide. Sneak attack. The 99 got it. Chris Oh my goodness. Steve Johnson gets second. Kyle Wellman. Sneak attack for Kyle Wellman to get that 3rd position. Holy heck! I thought it was a 13. I really did. Oh, what a quick battle there right at the end. And that's her man who's going to get it right there. Wow. All right, Chris Carroll, your race winner. Gonna burn them down, I hope. You let some lap traffic most of their way on by. And we got Carroll gonna burn them up. Burn them down, my man. Oh, get me over here. Where you going? Looking for my... There. All right, so we got Mr. Chris Keller here getting her done. Winner of Daytona. Oh man, what a run! That was very impressive stuff. Let's look at their final results, if you will, and see how everything finished up here. But first, let's see if I can. No, we'll look that up. All right, yeah, we'll look up the last bit of the last lap and everything else, last pass, here in just one moment. There we go. Checkered flag run right here, folks. Chris Carroll does his dangest right here to block the run. Those guys in danger going a lap down, but here we go. Coming across the line. They're going to take it 3 wide. Duck move by... Oh, there was Wellman on the outside right there. I was looking at 13, and then Wellman snuck in there right there. He's like, bye, dude. That was awesome. Great little finish. Those guys trying to take it 5 wide. If they would have had enough more time, they would have. But what an awesome finish right there. And a unique race at the end. Absolutely. 100% green. The guys couldn't, and those are those strategies and the on and off pit road that really faltered here. And these guys were unable to get back up. Some guys had their programs dialed. Some of them didn't. And it showed at the end. So the groups never were able to form back up as we have Chris. Our race. Oh, man. All right, folks. We're going to get us on over to our post-race show. Oh, wait, but first, wait, there's more. Yeah, let's just, shall we? Oh my goodness. A lot of cats to look over. Okay. Here we go. P1, Chris Carroll, 99. Heck, good job there for the Canadian boy. All right. Got Steve Johnson in that second position. 51 car. Good to see him up there. Wouldn't expect nothing less. Kyle Lemon, third position again. Finished third in the truck race last night. And sorry if I gave it away and you didn't see it. But yeah, awesome race. He finished third. And then for third again in the 42. Fourth position, J.R. Scrummer in the 13 right there. Drag race for all those top 5 cars across the line. Ronnie Morrison in the 69. Carl Enstrom, 83 in the 83, finishes in 6th position. Dalton Creech in the 36, 7th. Mike Hayes in the 8th in the 88. 9th is Hunter Bogdan in the 78. Brandon Elvis in 54, 10th position, rounding out that top 10 in good points. We got Ryan Rose in 58. In the 11th, 12th position, Brian Zimmerman, followed by in the 28, followed by Raymond Hardina in the 87. In that 13th position, 14th, Justin Coleman in the 04, Daniel Sweet in the 07, in the 15th position. 16th position is Tom Friedis in the 32, 17th position, Michael Reeves in the 33, 18th going to Kenneth Bartholomew in the 73, 19th going to Derek Quinn in the 11, Adam Thompson in the 71, 20th position, Garrick Wiles in the 926, 21st, 22nd, Carl Matz in the 82, Michael Wood in the 123rd position. Hunter Lagunas 27 in the 24th position. 25th, Tyler Honeycutt in the 20. 26th, Rick McDaniel in the 16. Brandon Matz in the 81. In the 27th position. 28th is Ronald Judd, 64. Chummy Miller in the 6th car in that 29th position. 30th position, Philip Mullenix in the 31. Those are all rounding out of the field out of the race. All right, so let's go on over to post-race show, if you will, and see if we can't get some winners dialed up. Yep. All right, folks. Stick with us as post-race up next. All right, we made it. Daytona in the books, dude. I was exciting, especially stage 1, stage 2. Lots of points, lots of passing, maneuvering, green flag stops through stage 3. Again, those guys, some of these drivers are it's one of those awakenings right here, right? When you know you got your program dialed, you're good to go. When others saying, okay, we made a mistake here, a mistake there, and that cost us. This to put us here, put us there. But all in all, man, we had some really good runs out there. Lots of lead changes. Fantastic, for all the drivers to show up and for such a big turnout for this new season to kick off from Front Row Esports. And again, Chris Ballhammer can't be more happy to put on a good show for everybody out there. So definitely appreciate everyone for showing up to tonight's broadcast and checking out the show and whatnots. We're looking for our race winners at the moment here. So let's give us a second here. As looks like I'm going to have to jump on over. Give me a moment here as I have to spool this up. There we go. All right. 1 second here. Miss Chris Carroll, you got a copy. Got, Tron, Paul Hamus in the booth here, sir.
I got a copy, sir. What's happening?
Yeah, you, dude. Rocking and rolling. You were burning up all kinds of fuel in the beginning of this thing. And, running some good laps up there toward the top. But you stuck to a program, and it looked like it worked. Give us a rundown from your hot seat there, my man.
Yeah, I wanted to stay up front and try, stay out of the trouble. Usually the trouble happens from 10th on back, and sometimes it happens up front, bad push. But we had a good group up there tonight. A few guys I got to thank up there, McDaniels, and a few guys that pushed me. It was really fun being up there with Zimmy and the boys. But yeah, we had a program we stuck to with the pits and with tires and, a strategy to try and get in and out of the pits as good as we could. And it all worked and gave us a chance to win at the end.
Now, you guys lined up quick getting out of pits. Of course, those strategies. And you think is that where a lot of that may have faltered in that last stage run with the rest of the field? There's a lot of wishy-washy on when we're coming in, when we're not, and whatnots, and we just seen that whole field kind of break apart into groups.
I think those guys probably got caught in too big of a group, and they didn't get like a maximum in and maximum out. I think we really, Wellman pushed it to the limit there. I thought he got a speeding penalty, but that's the trick, is getting in there with max, max braking, get to speed and get out as quick as you can. And if you're in too big of a group, I think that's hard to do. So I think we picked the right lap and the right strategy and maximized our speed,
No, absolutely. And seeing that, mentioning on that hot entry by Mr. Wildman over there. Oh, well, I can't wait to talk to him about that one. But yeah, total smoke show, and I thought that was a black flagger all day long. So, but you guys,
I was at speed at the line, and he had to be 10 miles. I was waiting for that cone to fly, the black flag to come out, but he made it. I don't know how he did that.
Probably hitting the cone on the way in slowed him down. You know what I'm saying? But no, you guys did great. I've seen you're doing some teamwork out there as well. It just seems like you guys were finding each other at the appropriate times and not really forcing the issues. It seemed like you had a really good, smooth run tonight, bud.
Yeah, I got a lot of guys to thank for that. Wellman and Stephen T. And the 69 car out there, Ronnie Morrison and McDaniels pushed me for the first half. And I found a few friends out there to just stay up front and try and stay out of the trouble. And, you know, you got good guys to work with, man. It makes it a lot easier.
Oh, absolutely. And, of course, let's follow up with something that you gave me some insight off camera, of course, on lines to run out there and where the true power and speed is going to be and how to control that race. And you didn't want to quite enlighten people in that truck race interview as you kicked all kinds of tail over there. So you want to give us a little more insight now that you've won that race or won this race?
I think the difference was I didn't get taken out with 2 to go in like the last 2 races I've been in, that going for the lead. But yeah, I mean, the cat's out of the bag there. That you could see the line I was running all night in that race there. It seemed to, but I mean, I think it also has to do with who's pushing you too, right?
Yes.
You have to hold a smooth line. Like we were making the bottom work too. It wasn't quite as good, but a few times guys passed us down there and we passed them down there. But you know, I think a lot of it, the top line had an advantage. There's no doubt. I think it's a side draft, get into the corner. I was utilizing the side draft a lot of times up there when they got a run. And but I mean, you can make the bottom work. It's just harder to do. You had to have really, really good push partners to get that to work down there.
Yeah, and we've seen some of that. We've seen some of that out of the one car in the 83. Those two got linked up and were able to
they
take
did
that.
Good job down
yeah,
there.
yeah. They took that lead away from the bottom. And if there was 2 people that I knew can do that, yeah, definitely gonna be those guys. And again, did some fine work out there. But again, everybody was really dicing it up, working together. Man, super proud of you guys. And of course, man, you're rocking and rolling, dude. What a way to get this thing blasting off over here for Front Row Esports in the 2024 season. Back in the booth again, dude. Really?
We're trying, man. We're trying to. Every time I get to talk to one of you guys, it's a good result. That's what I think about is, hey, if I can talk to them, we got a good day. But I mean, in all reality, those guys really helped me out there tonight. There's a lot of, I thought, regardless of, a few cautions out there, win or lose, like if I finished 5th or whatever at the end there, I mean, it was a great race. I thought there was a lot of give and take out there, and I think a lot of guys took care of each other. And, to be honest, Chris, when you're running a league, you know this, you and Tom, and, it's all about building respect out there. And these drivers got to understand you guys are working hard to put on a show here, and you put your time and money and blood, sweat, and tears into this. And it's on us to put a good show out there and respect the other drivers and kind of lead by example. And that's what we're all trying to do. If you guys are looking for a good league out there, and these guys are working real hard, and it's our job to do that. Put on the show and respect each other, and put on a good race without just being fools out there and banging each other around and making the broadcast look bad. So I hope the other drivers out there can take that as an example, what we did tonight, and build on that as we go forward every week.
100%. I could do it so well said and perfectly spoken. Of course, Chris Carroll coming at us with some extreme words of wisdom there to of course new drivers and any drivers to any league that are looking to partake or are doing so as at the moment. That's how you run. That's how we get a good show. That's how we get a good a good overall finish. So again, I don't want to take up too much more of your time. We still want to holler up at the 2nd and 3rd place runner-uppers and whatnots. But man, fantastic run. Of course, one more time, we're gonna get your shout-outs before we get you out of here.
Yeah, I got to thank you guys here. I got to thank you guys for putting on the broadcast and giving us a platform to race and putting all the hard work in. And a lot of people, I get to hang out with you and Tom, and I can see all the hard work that you and Tom and Tanner and all these guys that run these leagues in for us. And, we appreciate it. But I got to thank USAFirearms.com. I got to thank Brian Zimmerman and all my teammates out there. And to be honest, all those guys that ran me clean out there tonight, man. Nice. That was a lot of fun racing at the front. And, moving forward every week, that's hoping we can do this every week and just have a few cautions out there. Got to thank all my friends and my friends and family out there that watch, and everyone out there that's cheering for me. I'm sure there's nobody in the chat cheering for me.
I was cheering for you, son. Oh, heck yeah, I was. Shoot.
Yeah, man, all these guys that are a part of this. And, especially Tanner Marr. He's the one that dragged me into all these leagues. And, all these places once we became friends. So I don't get to do it as much, and I get to appreciate it now a lot more, Chris.
Solid guys out there, and spoken by a true champion. Thank you, Chris Carroll. You got it. My pleasure. My pleasure. Congratulations once again.
Thanks, sir. See you again, I hope.
Oh, you keep up this tradition, and I'm gonna put money on it. All right, thank you, my bad.
Thanks.
All right, here we go. Mr. Steve Johnson, you got a copy. Chris Walheim is here in the booth.
Yeah, what's going on?
Man, you had yourself a fine run out there, and it seems like you stuck almost identical to your plan as we spoke earlier off camera as well. For a minute, you had your plan and your game plan, and it looked like you stuck that thing out perfectly. Please enlighten the rest of us on this strategy and how you're able to survive out there this evening and place yourself where you need to be at the end.
Yeah, the idea is just kind of hang out in the back, wait for all the chaos to happen. And I was actually pleasantly surprised we didn't pile up 38 cars and have 17 cautions at the end, which is always nice to get kind of settled in for the night. But yeah, just kind of hang out in the back and then just find an opportunity to work up through the front. And Wellman and I, found the middle, and we were able to kind of work our way up to the front of the pack. And then we just had a well-timed pit stop, and I think the 4 or 5 of us had a nice little breakaway. And the other groups were trying to catch us, but they couldn't get organized as well as we were doing. Carol was doing a really good job pushing it there.
Man, it was just a fantastic run for you today. Seriously, you got out here, led all kinds of the race, and you took care of business, dude. You got your finish where you needed it to be, and got your car home. And plus, wait, didn't you get some stage points today, or did you? I thought I seen you up there.
I don't think I got stage points.
Oh, okay, maybe not. I mean, I was gonna say, but still, that into the race, awesome finish for you, and surviving through that thing. But your strategies, sticking in the back, and then I want to rewind real quick to a moment in this race that I found just super impressive. Which you touched on it just for a second. That run up the middle. Okay. Now we've seen it last night done by one car or one truck. I mean, right? But that's a big bubble. Right, there's a lot of wind moving around with them trucks, okay? And you two linked up, and I'm like, no, you're not going. Yeah, yes, they are. Yes, they are going to go through the center. And they did, and you guys did, beautifully, patiently. But how much were the cars moving around, and how much control were you guys right there as you were shooting the center?
Yeah, so if you remember, the early 2000s, in the Gen 4 cars, there was what they called the sucker hole, where, if you were in the middle, the cars on the outside would side draft off of both sides of your car.
Yes.
And that's definitely very prominent here. The exception is when there was 2 or 3 cars organized, there was enough of a draft to counteract the side draft. And I think that's what we needed, is just getting 2 cars that could push well linked up, and then just find opportunities in the middle and just take them.
Awesome. But on each line, you needed to have some gapping, some spacing there, right? Or was it lined up on each, and you guys can still maintain it? Because I said it looked like it was tight. It really did. As you guys came going through there, but stable. It really was though. I was impressed with that run. Shot to the front. I forgot exactly how that finished up in that maneuver, but lined up, and I believe you guys were squared away in the front for a while, right?
Yeah, we managed to get ourselves up to the front, and we were just able to hang out there. And I think Wellman and Carol were controlling both lanes, and Mike and I were working really well together at the front, but they got a good run at an opportunity where I was trying to cool off the engine, and that was how they were able to get in front of us coming to the last pit stop.
Okay. I was trying to narrow in. Sorry, I was kind of beating around the bush. I was trying to narrow in on that moment, that time that you guys decided that we need to go. And was it that 3 wide point, or shooting in the middle, or was that just testing your real estate?
Yeah, we were just getting bored and wanted to do something to make the race a little bit more exciting. So.
That's what I'll tell you. That's my job.
And I said that actually genuinely. We were kind of bored, so we were like, we can run 2 wide for a whole race, or we can go make it exciting. And
Shoot the middle.
Yeah, that's what you get a backup car for. So let's might as well use it, right?
Yeah, like I said, but plenty of control out there by drivers, and you guys really put on one heck of a show.
Do that. Hope you enjoyed it.
Man, yeah. So, I did, and I hope that everyone else did as well. I mean, it's been, you guys put on, a lot of talent out there, a lot of skill, and for everything to be brought home with that many cars, that's impressive, very impressive. But of course, anyone to thank, man?
I just appreciate y'all putting on the broadcast in the league and getting everything put together for the year. It should be an exciting year.
Nice. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate all of that, of course. And dude, I know you've been working real hard on that pilot's license, and I commend you as well, as I'm a big flight enthusiast myself. So I didn't get. If
you're in the Central Florida area and you want to go learn how to go fly an airplane, let me know.
Yeah. So hey, people, I hope you just heard that, right? He's a CFI certified flight instructor. So if you are, message us, all right? And he got the time and he got the skills. So take you up there, take you for a ride, and benefit everybody. So, man, congratulations one more time on that P2 and fantastic run at the end, bud.
Appreciate y'all. Have a good one.
You got it. You too. All right. Let me go ahead and find my man over here. All right. Let's get him. Mr. Kyle Wellman. Wellman.
That's me.
Shoot. Heck yeah, dude. You pulled a little Wellman in that 3-wide maneuver going through the center. Nice keeping us on our toes right there. That was cool stuff, dude. Seriously. I was just talking about it too. I honestly want to say I was just talking about it because it was done, yesterday, and you guys pulled it off. I was just like, shit. Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, so that's spicing things up, dude. So, anyways, congratulations on that awesome run, dude. Seriously, P3, right? But run us through your strategy. We were dipping to the back of the line and checking in on you guys back there throughout the race. So it looked like it paid off, right? Elaborate.
Yeah, just sat in the back most of the time.
Yep.
A lot of questionable things going on with some of the newer guys, but we'll get it figured out.
Copy that.
But just rode in the back, and then they're about lap 72, 73, and I was like, all right, they keep leaving this middle open. I'm gonna try it. I went there by myself, gained a couple spots, fell right back, and then I seen Alex up there get a big run, so I followed him. He kind of tucked back in line. I kind of fell back again, and then I just got a huge, I think both lanes just checked up, and I got a huge run to the middle, and luckily Alex pulled out behind me, and we just shoved our way through there. A couple of the guys are saying I was giving them heart attacks, and they were not prepared for it, but we made it work, got to the front, and that set up our whole pit strategy, because if me and Alex don't get to the front there, we don't really have team pits, and we're kind of stranded. So that move there got us set up for the finish of the race.
Yeah, well, I mean, and it did. It looked like it worked out beautifully, because you were posed and sitting back in the back, and I was wondering, I was seeing your guys' strategies on what you're unfolding back here. Reading it nicely, but I was also expecting a run for points, at the end of each stage. So, but we didn't see that, right? You held back at that as well, or was it just being far back? You didn't have the time to get up through the field.
First stage, I just wanted to lay in the back and kind of honestly just hope they wrecked right before the stage. Maybe gain some spots. And then the second stage, just guys side drafting like crazy towards the back, and we lost the pack. We lost about 5 seconds on them, and then we got formed up and caught them. We got within about a second of them. We're sniffing their draft out.
Yeah.
And then a car hit the apron, got sideways. We had to check up, and then we just lost all that momentum. So,
yeah, we were following on that one too. We seen that the guys were chasing up on them really good, and then it just kind of fell back. But yeah. Oh, but when it comes to the run in general, though, so your whole plan was more or less stay in the back, be there at the end, and potentially win it.
Yep, pretty much.
Nice.
I had a lot of cars out. We had 35 cars out here tonight. So
yeah.
I was just, and if you think about it, we never really had a big wreck.
Nope.
We had a few cars, Didn't have any big wrecks, and what helps is the green flag run at the end. And once you get pit stops, it's not like real life where they can all just form back up and get a huge pack going again. We get separated and just being open setup. Some guys just have a better pushing setup. Some have better leading setups, and some just don't have good setups at all. And I think this EPI set we got for Five Kings is just on point, good overall. We could put it anywhere we wanted to.
Nice.
It was fast.
Oh, it looked fast. You guys look real good. Well, you obviously went, marching through the field and which lane, whatever lane you guys needed. So, I mean, all of your guys, all you guys' team cars look phenomenal. And I think that's where it came down to right there. Who was able to keep their stuff together, and have not only together but have a strong program. And you guys did. You had it all. You were able to keep your program together by having cars at the end in contention, and you had the power and setup to do so with talent backing it. Dude, you guys got it. And so I mean, what an awesome run, and congratulations, bro. Another third. You're rocking, dude. Let's see it. You got a chance to fight.
Right. I won the clash. Then I think I didn't do good in the duels. There's a big wreck there that I got into, but then third last night in the truck series and third today. I'll take it. Looking good on points at the start of the season.
Looking good on paper, baby. Heck yeah, that's the way it needs to be, right? And all the other stuff. Winning the clash, that's awesome. You did really good work there too. That was awesome stuff. Yep, you did really good work there. But again, it's on paper, it's on points, and you're getting off to a really, really good start right off the bat. So in both series. So congratulations to you on that one, my man. And I don't want to suck up too much more time, of course, of our folks and stuff for everybody out there. But we got to have some people out there to thanks and all that fun stuff, right?
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna thank first and foremost Five Kings Motorsports. Great teamwork today. 1, 2, 3 finish. Wish we could have had Tanner, Zimmy, and Larry up there at the end, but Larry got caught up in some trouble. Tanner just wasn't feeling it tonight. He's had rough super speedway luck, but hopefully we'll get that turnaround for him. And I think good old Zimmy had a bad pit stop, and that kind of put him back. But had me, Alex, and Chris up there at the front. We had a good strategy for the end. We were just trying to plan our move there at the end, and we didn't really have a plan. We just kind of followed our instincts, and it ended up working out.
Man, did phenomenal work there. That's exactly that's what it takes to be up there P1, or be up there in shot of P1 and being there on the podium. So man, that, like I said, fantastic work and congratulations, my man.
I gotta thank JR and Ronnie too for sticking with us and having a great finish there at the end. Me and JR door to door hitting each other like it's a Bristol. That was fun.
I've seen that. Almost 5 wide.
I wish. Might have had a chance then.
It was close. It was close. Another 300 feet, you guys would have been.
Yeah, I had a big run on Chris coming there at the end to the line, but just no gap to really take it without wrecking them. So I just stayed right there and took the 3rd place.
Good for you, bud. Good for you, though. Seriously, not over shooting the end, over pushing the envelope. So.
Nope. Too early in the season to do that.
Dang right, dude. Dang right. Well spoken. You got a good job.
Thank you.
Heck yeah, bud. So, but anyways, man. Hopefully we'll see you next week. Keep this thing going, dude.
It's gonna be wild next week. I've done some testing at Atlanta, and I found
Hopefully it's gonna be that super speedway thing.
Just a super speedway anymore. Right. You gotta save some tire too, so. It'll be interesting, especially if we get another 35 car pack out there. It'll be a bit interesting.
Be tight in the beginning and maybe fall offs later on in the runs. I'm stoked to see what New Atlanta has in store for us in these Gen 7 cars.
Well, the fans aren't going to want to miss it. It's going to be a wild one.
Well, hey, we're nothing we're not accustomed to, right, my man?
Oh, hey, that's my name.
Yeah, they ain't gonna get wore out this season, I guarantee you. Or maybe, you never know.
Oh yeah, hey, I'm redeeming myself for that lost championship last year.
All right. Well, you're on to the right spot, my man. So your program's solid and doing some good work out there.
Oh yeah, Five Kings is gonna do great things this year. I'm excited for it.
Nice. All right, man. Well, congratulations one more time. We'll get you out of here, And we will hopefully see you next week, right?
Yep, I'll be there.
All right. Later on, my bud.
Yep. Thank you. Bye.
Got it. All right. That does us, unless Tom wants to jump over here. But we'll see what happens. So folks, appreciate everybody coming out again tonight. Fantastic. For hopefully get some good views, some good likes, and all that fun stuff. But just all in all, it's a good run, good race, and a nice way to start off this season. And I'm hoping for it looks like it's going to be our best season. Well, we have the drivers, we got the talent, and we got our issues fixed here more or less here in the booth. And so I think we're solid. We're good to go. But anyways, folks, thank you all so much for tuning in. And same time next Thursday and Friday as we're at Atlanta, and we're going to be going fast once again. All right. So until next time, folks, stay tuned, and we'll see you soon.
That's what we about, living by the sea, sipping on some rum, under the shade of a tree. That's what we about, just feel the warm breeze, living young and wild and free. That's what we about, living by the sea, sipping on some rum, under the shade of a tree. That's what we about, just feel the warm breeze, living young and wild and free. That's what we about, living by the sea, sipping on some rum, under the shade of a tree. That's what we about.